just felt seen and acknowledged that we were doing something meaningful for Kansas City. And, just grateful that opportunity for that grant came.
It was a surreal feeling. It was a relief, some weight got lifted off of my shoulders as far as financial, and it was just a great overall feeling.
I couldn't even believe it at first. For someone to grant me that access to that funding says, hey, I believe in you, I believe and I support your mission. It meant everything in the world to me.
Mind completely blown, not knowing that we were going to win anything. The fact that we won anything was like, what? You're lying. This is not. And the way they did it, it was genius.
We needed it to complete some of the next phases of the business. You're sitting in the internal teaching demonstration kitchen. We have added a walkway, patio kind of starting, and then our special event decks.
I was in here managing the store, and if we had events and customers and stuff like that, I was here. I was behind the bar, but also trying to answer emails and do event, and all these things, and it was hard for me to juggle. So the main thing was to hire a new employee, but also so we could fill up our stocks and inventory for our wine and our books.
With the grant that we received, we have been able to create a vibrant community for the Kansas City creatives. We've actually created a incubator for creatives to be able to have a one-stop shop and for the next page to operate in its fullness by having an audio studio for our voiceover work. We now have a production studio, a psych wall, conference room, office space, a lounge for networking. Listen, that grant has helped us give back to the community in ways that we couldn't before by helping create jobs, but not only giving artists and the creatives a safe space for them to be vulnerable and do what they love most, and that's to create.
It went to improve our operations here. It went to allow us to handle bigger contracts, which we just landed a contract with Aramark because of this grant, because it allowed us to get equipment that was either better than the equipment that we had. When we first opened Maddie's, everything was used and it was all breaking down. It's been almost 5 years. Wow. It does last a while. But when you are a small business and them big expenses, the oven, everything that you would want to do to expand and you don't have that expansion money, man, it really helped put us in that position that where when that contract came about, we were ready.
Not only did we get access to funding, but the resources that were provided beyond that were extremely helpful. So we were able to get business coaching assistance to help entrepreneurs get other suggestions and weigh-ins on what we should do next.
My advice would be to hold on to your why. If you don't let it go, it won't let you go.
We grow and push out fabulous food. But for me personally, it was to get into teaching, to close that gap of knowledge about fresh foods, about food preparation, and particularly for underserved populations.
Every week I have to remind myself, really, this is what I prayed for. This is what I signed up for. It's hard right now, but this is what you wanted. You're going to have to put in that work. And so it's never going to be handed to you. You have to put in work. And so if you just remember your why or why you wanted this to happen, it's going to get you through.
So when you think about helping one another, that creates a bigger ecosystem and it helps us all thrive.
Get into partnership with other Black-owned businesses or small businesses or whoever. Get a business mentor so that they can help you when the time gets tough.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when it gets tough and you have your why right before you and you still like, this is hard and I quit, which we've been through. And there was always someone that was standing on the sideline saying, hey, I was there.
Yeah. Trust your gut, go for it, and don't give up. It's just a roller coaster of life, but you got to love it. And you got to know why you did it.